and nothing in this world. Welcome into the live, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Trev from Trevessence, and tonight we're going to have a shortened version of our game night. Remember, we are having game nights every other day until Christmas because somebody, actually the first person to get to 100, will win the grand prize, which we have not yet announced. So for those of you who have been to the last two games, you have your points that will be added to the points you accumulate today. So come on in, guys. Come on in, leave what you're doing and come on in. There is going to be a grand prize to win, and there might be second and third prizes depending on the budget. Okay, so come on in, my friends, and let us have this little quiz. This one is definitely going to be a shortened version. You know, you see how late I'm coming on because I had no internet. But as soon as the internet came on, like 2 minutes ago, I'm on it. I gotta get this in. I don't want to say that I'm coming today and then we don't get it done. We gotta get it done because we're not gonna come back until about Wednesday. About Wednesday, because you know I gotta work. So that's the deal. Sister Winsome is in the house. Sister Winsome, how are you doing, my love? How are you feeling? I should text you, you know. How are you doing? My brother Wild Rich is in the house as well. Welcome, Wild Rich. How are you doing? Hope you're having a fabulous Sunday evening, my friend. And there is my dear Yards Foods is in the house. How are you doing, Yard Food? Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I sincerely, sincerely, sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. All right. So tonight we are going to not waste any time. We are going to roll right in. It looks a little bit dark, but I hope it's not too dark. Okay, but we are going, not bad. Okay, wonderful. Empress now ramping up. Empress, Empress is not ramping. Empress, you know, so I have one different book right here, so. And this different book does not have your old scores. But your old scores, they're probably upstairs on the desk. But anyway, we are doing this in a hurry because I just saw the internet come back and I'm in such a hurry. I just grab my coat and jump right on. Want me to fix this now? So I know y'all don't care about how I fix it as long as I commit the game so that y'all can hurry up and win and go back to do whatever y'all are doing. She said, she said, me make sure me put down our 33 points. Okay, sweetheart, I will put down your 33 points. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, I will put on your 33 points, ma'am. I will definitely will. I definitely will. All right, I'm gonna ask you a question right here. Be prepared, guys, to answer as many questions as you can in this short time period because we are running on a little bit of time right now. Okay? Okay. So let us begin. If you are ready, let us begin. First question. According to the Bible, who was supposedly the first murderer? According to the Bible, who was supposedly the first murderer? 1, 2, 3, going. Win some. Oh, card, me know, say card, there's somewhere in the place there now. I just knew it. I just knew it. Can't just wait to pounce. Like, I'm not going to tell them I'm here. I'm just going to wait for the one request. Oh my gosh. So let me see. But Wild Rich came in with it first. So Wild Rich got that one. All right. Next question. Name the place where Cain went to when he left the Garden of Eden. Name the place where Cain went to when he left the Garden of Eden. Lori is in the house. How are you doing, Lori? Good to see you, my darling. Good to see you. How is it up there in your town? Is it snowing? Is it snowing? Next time when I come to visit, I gotta hook you up. All right? Next time when I come to visit. All right. God got it. Yes. Cain went to the city of Nod. All right. Somebody are gonna beat Empress tonight, you know. Somebody gonna put Empress cross their lap, you know, cross them brain lap. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, I'm gonna ask you the next question. Hold on. No, I don't think we're not gonna know that. The question there? No, no. Hold on. I'm coming, cause y'all are acting not snowing now, but very cold. Oh, okay. Okay. Name the man who lived the longest according to the Bible. Name the man who lived the longest according to the Bible. Jojo, Jojo is in the house. I know you all had a great Sunday, no flow. Yes, I had a fabulous Sunday. I wanted to show you all my Sunday, but my internet been out, so I never get to cook for y'all this morning. But um, I made my I made my tea, you know, my avocado seed tea, and then I made some bulgur porridge. Yes, yard foods. I made some bulgur porridge, and then I made me some yellow rice and a pot of soup. That not sound like good food. Yes, what's the name of the Methuselah? All right, Cad is on the ball tonight. The shaft is idle. Keep it going, Cad. Keep it going. Empress, step up your game, step up your game, step up your game. All right. Next question. Somebody, wait, no, 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 no. What day of the year did the flood dry up? When was it declared that the flood had dried up? When was it? Give me the date. Give me the date. Mhm. Give me the date when it was dry, when the earth was dried after Noah's flood. So now we're good to go. Exactly, Jojo. Exactly. When did the water dry up off the earth? The date, Empress. The date. Okay, there you go. Yes, God. It was Lori's November 6th. I must Lori's birthday that. Ay, yes, it was on the 1st of January, the first day of the first month. All right. We spin over here, so, and give Card her point. All right. The next question. Let me see. Oh, no. All right. Next question is. Hold on. Let me tell this person I can't answer the phone right now. Oh my God. Okay. That's your birthday, Lori. It seems like it is your birthday. Next question. Can anybody name the first covenant? What was the first covenant given to man? The first covenant. What was the first covenant given to man? Who remember? What was the first covenant? Yeah, remember that we had talked about that circumcision thing, that it was not a covenant, according to what we had read. Yeah, y'all remember that, right? That we had spoken about that. And that was not, it was what Auntie Trev said. It was what the good book said. Yeah. Because remember when the children of Israel were in that place, Shechem, when after Dinah was defiled, y'all remember? After Dinah was defiled, and the brothers went to go take vengeance on the men. You remember when the father tried to make peace? When the father tried to make peace with them, the father of Shechem, when he tried to make peace with them, they told him for them to make peace, his men had to be circumcised as their men were. But we had also determined that it wasn't true. All right, just saying. And when the men went and got circumcised, and then they were all laid up for a few days because they were sore in the genitalia after having gotten circumcised. Okay, that's when those men, Simeon and Levi and them, went in and slaughtered all the men. So that circumcision thing was not a covenant. And remember back in Numbers, I think it was, when they were asking about the circumcision and how important it was, in terms of their spiritual health. They were told that it's more important to circumcise their heart. Yeah. I have to go study my Bible over again. Yes, Lori, you need to. Shout. The covenant of works, covenant of peace. Really, guys? That was not the first covenant. When you remember what the covenant when he said, no more water, but fire next time. You remember that? Who remember that? What was the sign of the first covenant? And I mean say it, may I be written right here. So, what was the sign given for the first covenant? Okay, and what was the sign? Oh, well, Laurie said, Laurie said, you asking me or you telling me? Okay, you asking me or you telling me? I don't think anybody had said it before. Let me make sure no one had said it before. Did you say it, Laurie? No, Laurie, I didn't say it at all. All right. So now Card got it right. It was indeed the rainbow. Now tell me which day of the year did it, which part you say it already, Laurie? Let me watch yourself. Let me make sure now, because I don't want to give your points. I don't want to give your points to somebody else. If indeed you did say it first, let's take a look. We're going to go back up. Because maybe you said it in your mind, Laurie. You said November 6th. You said laugh out loud. You said the promise. You said he will never destroy the earth with flood. Yes, that was the first covenant for real. Okay. So me kind of can give it to you. All right, me never see it. Me never see it. Forgive me, please. Forgive me. Okay, so Laurie, get one. Even though I was looking for the answer that says rainbow, the sign of the covenant. But You got it. You did say it. You did say it first. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Name one famous building that was made of gopher wood. Name me a famous building that was made of gopher wood. One famous building that was made of gopher wood. Okay, Kat says the ark. Wonderful. Yes, the ark was made of gopher wood. Next question. This man was 187 years old when he had his son Lamech. Who was this man? This man was 187 years old when he had his son Lamech. Who was this man? Oh my, Empress, a skyscraper. A skyscraper is made out of gopher wood. Grant, how are you doing? Watch us a brown says she don't know nothing about it. Me can't believe you, Empress. Me can't believe you. This man was 187 when he had you, you win, man, but you win. You said Methuselah. Yes, Methuselah was 187 years old when he had Lamech. All right, Empress, you're on the board. You are on the board, sis. No worry yourself. When me buy my plan for you, I don't really plan for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. Grant, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Next question. What is the allotted number of years that man is expected to live? What is the number of years that a man should expect to live? Come on, guys. What is the number of years that man is expected to live? Thank you, Walrich. The answer is 70. 3 scores and 10. Yes, Walrich. Walrich is on the ball, on the board. Next question. Who was Haran's famous son? You just come in with the 70. You're late, Empress. You're late. Haran's famous son. What's his son's name? Come on, guys. Come on, roll up, roll up, roll up. Somebody said Joseph, Haran's famous son. And user Eliezer. Huh? I don't get that. Haran, not Aaron. Oh, right. Not Aaron. I said Haran. Haran had a famous son. What's his son's name? Who remember? Empress, I'm come here tonight. I'm not come here tonight. But listen, you can't expect to get the prize and it come easy. Come on, guys. Welcome into the live, guys. There's currently 10 million people in the live. Thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to hit that like button once you come in. Share out the live. Yes, invite everybody to come on into the live. The more people in the live, the stiffer the competition. So roll on in. There was a man called Haran, that is Haran. Yes, he had a famous son. What was his son's name? What was his son's name? Who? Who? Adi who? A famous Benjamin. Why your guess? Grant said it was him. You guys are something else. You guys are too much. Oh my gosh. It was indeed Lot. Yes, Lot was his famous son because we all know the story of Lot, right? Yes, Lot was the famous son of Iran. Yes, let me see where. All right, Card is on the ball with that. All right, next, next question. All right, guys, you all are doing pretty good tonight. Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Who was their dad? Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Who was their dad? I'm making it easy for you all tonight, guys. I'm making it pretty easy. Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Who was their dad? Yes, Noah was their dad. Empress said, but good, what kind of good we doing tonight when we can't even get one answer? Is that what you're saying, darling? I'm sorry. Empress, you know, oh my God. You're still doing pretty well. You're still doing pretty well. You have added one to your 33. See that? Concession at driving tonight. So she have our whip. Oh my gosh. You know, I come back over here with me, but now come back over here. You see, you don't want the price. Oh my God. Okay, next question. What famous biblical event occurred on February 27th? What biblical event occurred on February? Yeah. She said she don't want the price. What you mean? You can't come this far and give up. You can't give up. Come on now. What biblical event occurred on February? Listen, okay, so we can't ask a question like that because they go by the Nissan Almanac, not our calendar. Well, that event occurred on this. That event occurred on the 27th of the second month. What biblical event occurred on the 27th of the second month? Is that better, Card? International Polar Bear Day. International Polar Bear Day. Oh, wow. Do they have one of those? Because not everybody experienced polar weather, Come on, guys. What biblical event occurred on the second month, the 27th day of the second month? The Roman. Oh, while it says Easter. No. What biblical event occurred on the 27th day of the second month? People get washed in the blood. What do you mean? People get washed in the blood? Really? Life Passover? Passover? No. On the 27th day of the second month, something had happened that day. There was a significant event that occurred on that day, according to the Bible. But Jesus, Empress, come on now. Really, Empress? Really, emblems? What? Where y'all be getting these answers from? God says the earth went dry after the ark was set on Mount Ararat. Mount Ararat. Well, you are pretty close, but just to clarify, I'm going to give you the point. I'm going to give the point because you got pretty close to it. It was on the 27th day of the second month that God ordered the people out of the ark. That's the significant event, because the ark was now set on Mount Ararat and everything around was dry. So they could all get out and the animals could go feed. What happened, Empress? Google? What? Google? What Google I do? Google not help you out tonight? All right, I'm going to give Kat that point because it was the day that they were ordered out of the ark. Yes, after the flood. Keiko Sierra, how are you? Oh, just reach. What a question. Then how comes your foot them short, so sister? How comes you just reach? How comes you just reach? The question was, what significant event occurred on the 27th day of the second month? What biblical event occurred? And that was the day when God told them to go out of the ark. The one of them ban you from Google. Oh, how you doing, Kay? Good to see you. Good to see you, my sister. Good to see you. All right, next question, my friends. Next question. How many years did Noah live after the flood? How many years did Noah live after the flood? How many years did Noah live after the flood? Because Empress Google too much question. You better go use Quizlet. Go use Quizlet, Empress. Like, let me see again. Okay, yes, Noah lived 350 years after the flood. All right, you're not doing too bad, Empress. You're not doing too bad at all, you know. You're not doing too bad at all. Yes, he lived 350 years after the flood. Next question. I look for good questions for asking, you know, people. I'm looking for good questions to ask y'all. Next question is, name the first. He was the oldest patriarch on what case say? Noah. Noah wasn't the person who had the child the latest. Is that what you mean? Tell me if that's what you mean. Because tell me if that's what you mean, because that he was the oldest patriarch. Is that because he had his children after he was 500 years old? Is that what you're talking about? Me I go clear me history. Yes. Just have a lower card. Okay. Go and go clear your history and come back. Name the first bird. Name the first bird that experienced bird labor. What a question. Name the first bird that was used for bird labor. Yes, he was the oldest patriarch. Yes, yes, Empress. Okay, that's what I was talking about, because I know that he had his sons. Yeah, it was 500, right? And then after the flood, he lived another 350 years after the flood. All right, we got it. We just want to make sure we are all on the same page. All right, next question. Let me try to find one good question for you now. This person, according to the Bible, lived to be 950 years. This person, what I mean by if I no, it was the raven. The raven experienced not child labor, but animal labor, bird labor. Yes, the raven, because the raven was the first bird that Noah sent out of the ark. Okay? Name this the man who lived to be 950 years, according to the Bible. All right, Card, got it. Okay, Card. Yes, it was Noah. Noah lived to be 950 years. All right, let me see next question. No, man, that's too easy. You can't ask them that the question there. Next question. What physical limitation did Jacob suffer? What physical limitation did Jacob suffer? When he died, he was 950. Yes, Kay, you got that right. You got that right. Yes, I know it's not what you're talking, sweetheart. Yes, he did die at 950. What physical limitations did Jacob have? Come on, guys, roll on up, roll on up. Remember, we don't have all night. Come on up, come on up. What? What? What are you talking about? What physical limitation did Jacob suffer? Wounded in his hip. Jacob was wounded in his hip. What? Are you all talking about? Are you all talking about when he said when he slept on the stones and he had the dream that he was fighting with the Lord and he said, "Don't leave unless you bless me," something like that? I hope that's not what you all are talking about. Empress says weakness. He had a physical limitation when he wrestled with the angels. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Don't remember it totally, but you know, but that's what I'm talking about. No, not weakness. Weakness is not the answer. No, that's not a physical limitation. A physical limitation means there's something that was wrong with him physically. A part of his body did not work as it was supposed to. What physical limitation did Jacob suffer from? Not he wrestled with the Lord. That's not a physical limitation. Not he struggled with God, not he struggled with the angels. He was blind. Exactly, God. He was blind. All right, Empress, that's the answer. He was blind. That was his physical limitation. All right, next question. Name Lot's uncle. Who was, excuse me, who was Lot's uncle? Let me see who got that right. He had a jealousy against his brother. That was his physical limitation. He says that was his physical limitation because he was jealous against his brother. I almost agreed with you. Yes, yes, God. Abraham was Lot's uncle. May I make sure I'm not missing no points, you know. Hold on, I'm making sure. Okay, that is card. This is for card. Hold on, I'm giving you all your points. I don't want to miss anybody's point. Okay? Ah. Oh. Who was Seth's parents? Who was Seth's parent? According to the Bible. Trev, go and go drive, go away. Go and go drive, go where? I ain't going nowhere, sister. I ain't going anywhere until how many hours from now? What time is it? 8 o'clock now? Almost. Let me see. He had an injured hip. Well, Kay, we are past that one. We are past that one. We have already established that he was blind. Yes, he was indeed blind. Okay, so Card got it. Yes, Seth's parents were Adam and Eve. Seth's parents were Adam and Eve. So if you all didn't know that, you know that after Cain killed Abel and Cain left for the country of Nod, Joseph said, God win already. So if you just give it to her, oh my God. Next question. Hold on there. Next. Cool. No. Let me see what y'all say in the chat. I'm saying, come on now. Questions these tonight. I can't question these tonight. No worry yourself. No worry yourself. Everybody's night is going to come. There are some people who are better at some things than others. Don't worry yourself. Next question is the fourth river. Oh no. I'm going to give it. Cheating on Google is a big sin. Exactly, Brian. Cheating on Google is a big sin. So anybody who is cheating on Google, I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry. Okay. Which country did the river Gihon, Gihon, which country did the river Gihon flow into? All right. So if you bust your brain, yes, man, if you bust your brain. Yo. Maribel, come esta, mi amor. How are you doing, Maribel? Come on, guys. Which country did the river Gihon flow into? According to the good book. Oh. Uh-oh. Hold on the people. Hold on there. Hold on to my people. This is of utmost importance. But let me see. Let me see what you all said in the chat. Somebody said Ethiopia. Sure, Empress. They're finally doing something now, Empress. Yes, Ethiopia. Ethiopia is the correct answer. Muy bien, gracias, mi amor. Muy bien, gracias. All right. Wait, I got to take this very, very important thing here. I'm going to put you all on mute for a sec. All right, guys. I am back with you all. Uh-oh. I am back with you all. Watch us the case I could Google. No man can come back with revenge because remember last time Empress ran away with it and Cad wasn't happy because she was driving. She was driving, so she couldn't get into the chat as she would have liked. So who just got that a while ago? Empress? Okay, yes, Empress, you got that one right. Next question. Who said these words in the Bible? My punishment is more than I can bear. Who said those words? My punishment is more than I can bear. Come on, who said those words? Who said my punishment is more than I can bear? All right, Empress. Don't worry, Google soon fix your business again. But anyway, oh yes, Cain was the one who said those words. He said, my punishment is more than I can bear, after he had slain his brother. After he had slain his brother. All right, I'm going to do this easy one. This is an easy one. We're going to divert a little bit. And this one is going to be pretty easy. Give me the real name. Give me what I saw. Actually, my grandmother passed away, you know. Oh, you're away for your grandmother to help you. You should learn from her. You should have learned from her. Next question. This one is an easy question. Y'all should get this one right. What is the real name of Jamaica's professional clown? What is the real name of Jamaica's professional clown? How this man come up in a big quiz, Jesus? but it is it's general knowledge. So hey. Oh my gosh. Well, impressed. Oh my God. Empress get that one right. Empress get that one. Yeah, brother Nancy. Brother Nancy and brother Tukumba. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Card, Empress beat you to it this time. Empress beat you to it. All right. Next question. According to the Bible, there is a river that has a lot of gold and onyx. There is a river that has a lot of gold and onyx. Where is this river found? No, she said, oh, River Pisson. I mean, never asked her the name, I was going, come on. Watch yourself. K.C. Solomon. K.C. Solomon, David. Can't just have short answers now. Can't just throwing out answers now. Come on. Wait there. Hold on. I'm going to scrap that question. Is it okay if I squash that question? It is indeed the River Pisson. Empress got the River Pisson, but it looks like, okay, now you got it. Because I said, where is it found? And you said over in Egypt. All right. I think you have gotten it correct. You got it right. You got it right, Empress. Card, you need to shape up your folly ground. Okay, Card, shape up your folly ground. Empress is coming up on you. All right, next question is, what you mean? Me not Jamaican, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, then Jamaican. All right. Okay, all right. We get the points. I gave you the points. It's okay. It's all right, guys. It is okay. Next question. Name the woman who gave birth to her husband's siblings. I know there was a lot of those, but this one is different. She gave birth, the children she had were siblings to the man she was married to, but the man was dead. So they were still her husband's siblings. Name that woman. You know, somebody that gets me with something, you know. What was the name of that woman? Okay, Kat said Tamar. Yes, Kat, you are right. For those of you who did not remember the story of Tamar, remember Tamar was married. What's the name of the first husband? And he died, and then she was married to the second one, which was the brother, and he died. And then, you all know the story. And then she had those kids for, no, Mr. that long time. You said what long time? Where's a long time, Kay? Let me see what Kay said. She said long time. Look your trip to Google. Phineas. Oh, me not see you say nothing. You say you're not Jamaican. Where you say long time? Me no want to miss nobody's points, But God got that one right. It was indeed Tamar. The children that Tamar had were indeed her husband. Tamar was the Elizabeth. Oh my God. You might be right. She was married to one brother, then she was married to the other brother, then she ended up having kids for the dad. Oh my God. No, I don't think Elizabeth wasn't that colorful. I know she had a lot of husbands. One husband she had married. She had married 2 times. But hey, a lot of us have had just as many men. They never get married to one. Anywho, let me just saying, kind of. But anywho, guys, wanna stop staying behind this. Wanna stop staying behind the scenes and laugh after me, come on, man. Come here, some laugh after myself all the time. So come into the chat and let us laugh together. Yes, she married 7 times. 8 times because she married one person twice. Ain't that what she did? I thought she had married one person twice. She was like, you were not gonna come up in this unless you was gonna marry me. Okay? Oh yeah, that was smart. That was smart of her. So that whatever they had, she could have it too. Whatever was theirs. Okay? All right, next question though. Next question. No time wasting. No time wasting. Question. This man was considered to be the man who walked with God. He is labeled as such in the Bible. They said he walked with God. What was his name? I'm lost to all you guys saying, oh, really? No worry. We soon find you. There was this man in the Bible who they say walked with God. What was his name? Yes, God got it right. It was Enoch. Next question. Can I throw out a question and ask God not to answer? And let me see if the others will know the answer. No, I can't do that, right? That wouldn't be right. Would that be right though, Kat? That couldn't be right. I wouldn't do that. I could only think about it, but I couldn't do it. Next question is, yeah, look for one good question. So 8 people. Where in the Bible is there a significant who knows making up that as me go? Google can't help understand our conversation. Exactly. No, you asked a question earlier and I answered, but you're reading the answers too late. Oh, are your answers coming in? Are your answers coming in late? How is it? Talk to me. Because I don't want anybody to not get their points, I want everybody to get their points. What happened? What's happened, Kay? Did your response coming late or did I go over it? Which one? Because I want everybody to get their points, I don't want to miss anybody. And I don't want anybody to feel cheated because of my poor eyesight. Come on, I don't want anybody to feel cheated. All right. Next question. Name the mountain on which Moses was standing as he looked over into the promised land. Oh, you heard that, card? Yes, me start look for something else. You see, you all are always there to catch me up, and I sincerely appreciate it. Sincerely appreciate it. That was the eight people I was talking about. I did start that question. I didn't finish it, but I did start it. So, card. All right, card. All right. Me go give it to you. Me go give it to you. Me go give it to you. But name the mountain on which Moses was standing as they looked over into the promised land. Name the mountain on which Moses was standing. Oh, what she said, Kay? She said she doesn't see the right answer from you. I didn't see any either, but you know, Empress is gonna say it and say it out loud. Name the mountain on which Moses was standing as he looked over into the promised land. Okay, so Card said, what's that name, Card? What's that? No, I don't see anybody with the answer yet. Somebody said Mount Sinai, somebody said Mount Nebo, somebody said Mount Pishon. You're going to spell it right. Because that what you spelled there is not the right one. That is not the right one, sister. Not the right one at all. Come on. Come on. Which mountain was he standing on as he looked over? Oh my word. What is going on here? Hold on the people. Hold on the people. Oh my Jesus. There's just so much going on. Not Mount Horeb at all. All right, all right. I finished taking care of that. Okay, oh no. Okay, we don't want that, okay. We don't want you to be confused at all. We want you to keep up with what is going on. We want you to keep up. Okay? If you can hear me say bread right now, you might be delayed. If you went out of the chat and then came back into the chat, you might be a little delayed. And if you are a little delayed, you are going to be hearing something that we already said. So you are going to be behind. Somebody said Mount Pisgah. Who was that? Who said Mount Pisgah? I'm not going to call anybody's name, but who said Mount Pisgah? Okay, that looks like Empress, guys. I think Empress said Mount Pisgah. Yes, Moses was standing on Mount Pisgah looking over into the promised land. Couldn't reach over there. Was that what Cad said? I know Cad says something. I want to miss somebody, Somebody said Mount Horeb, Mount Shannon, Mount Pishon. That's not the right answer. Mount Pison. No, it's Mount Pisgah. Pison is a river and Pisgah is a mountain. If you try call your name, Empress, Life with the Browns. All right. Watch about card. No. No, I was repeating what somebody said. I think it was Grant that said it was cut. So I was trying to make sure. I was trying to make sure because I didn't want to give anybody a point that wasn't theirs. Okay? Okay. Next question. Hmm. Hmm. All right. He was the first grandfather, and I mean the first grandfather means the grandfather as we say today. Okay? He was the first grandfather for Enoch. And when I say first, I don't mean, oh, you can't hear me? How comes? How comes you can't hear me? How comes you can't hear me? I'm asking about Enoch's. You hear me now? Okay, beautiful. Enoch's grandfather. Enoch's grandfather. Who was Enoch's grandfather? Who was Enoch's grandfather? Somebody said Methuselah, no. Somebody said Adam. Well, Adam certainly was, but Adam was his great, 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 great grandfather. Oh, yes. Yes, Adam was his great, 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 great grandfather. So come on now, come on now, come on now with the answer. Oh, you are behind then. Okay, catch up, catch up, catch up. Catch up, catch up, Kay, catch up. Oh, Cain. Oh, no. Who was Enoch's grandfather? Me know me that all know with something. Me know me that all know with something. Who was Enoch's grandfather? Who was Enoch's grandfather? Grandfather. Who was Enoch's grandfather, guys? Okay, Empress is on the ball. Mahalahill, yes. Mahalahill was Enoch's grandfather. All right. Then oh you say I chew your granny dead make you couldn't answer the question. Then your granny come back. Your granny come back. Cause now me see you be answering questions. Me see you be answering questions like granny come back. Oh my word. Next question. He was the first prime minister of his country after its independence. His there are so many people in the world. I'm gonna come back. Oh my god, I'm trying to make it hard, but I can't make it hard for y'all. I just gotta make it easy. I gotta make it easy. Okay. Who was the first prime minister? Who was the first prime minister of Jamaica after its independence? Blessed is in the house. Blessed, how are you doing? So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming as always, my darling. Good to see you. Good to see you. Here are my travelers. Travelers, them are roll out today. Them are roll out tonight. Them are roll out tonight. And tonight, Empress, in that case, we're not independent yet. But here, I cannot, I cannot believe y'all. I cannot believe you all. Wonderful, blessed, wonderful. We can't believe them. I cannot believe them. Sir Alexander Bustamante was the first prime minister for Jamaica, for an independent Jamaica. Okay? Okay. Next question. Let me see who get that right. Empress get that right. Okay, Empress, may I give you a point? Don't let me forget to give you your point. I don't want to forget to give you your point. All right. We are going to get, y'all going to get into my head now. When I was a child, who was Jamaica's governor general? That one is so funny. Who was Jamaica's governor general when I was a child? What? Come, guys, you all answer the question. Who was Jamaica's governor general when I was a child? Okay, all right. Come on now, guys. Who was Jamaica's governor general when I was growing up? That's a nice one because that would mean that you all would have to be dating me. I mean, dating me as in which, my age. All of you might not know my age. It's not a secret. But that would mean that you would have to have some civic background, Jamaica civic background to know who was the governor general when I was growing up. And I don't know none of those names. You're not about Clifford Campbell. That sound like one comedian. Kenneth Blackburn. I said Jamaica. I said Jamaica. Oh, no, really don't know the governor generals of Jamaica? Holy moly, mackerels and ponies. I can't believe it. You see, because my internet wasn't working, me miss out on a lot. So, all right. William Penn. I can't believe it. No, sir, this serious. This one crowd. Come, people, this one crowd. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Jamaica's Governor General, when I was growing up, was Sir Florizel Glasspool. Holy moly. People, really? Really? I want to make a non-Jamaican get it right. Believe me, uno are going bad. Uno going on really, really badly. All right. We are going to be asking some more questions. Next question. Next question. This country in 2001, this country suffered the worst form of terrorism. In 2001, this country suffered the worst form of terrorism. Which country am I talking about? My people never want me until me depend. Never want me until me depend live, you know. But there, you see me there on the internet not working. I'm not doing any. Not that I'm not doing anything, but the internet wasn't working, so I couldn't do what I needed to do. And as soon as me depend on the internet, my kids need me, and then not so much of them. Yes, America, God got it right. Then as much of them. And that's when everybody calling me and everybody need me. All right. Come on, my children, wanna give me a few more minutes. It is now 8:13. Give me about 115 minutes, and then I will go with you all from one to the other until I will go with you all from one to the other, because it look like on a plan for me. Look like on a plan for me and calling me one behind the other. It them plan for me, people. Them plan for me. All right. Next question. No, me can't ask that. Can I go get it right? Who was the first shepherd? At least you try. Yes, it's about time you try. 2001, you just one. Then that don't mean say you don't know. That don't mean say you don't know, even though you were only one. By this time, you should have heard about it. By this time, but you're Afghanistan. Well, it suffered too. It suffered too. But I wasn't talking about them. I wasn't talking about them. God says Moses, life with the Browns. Says Abel. Yes, Abel. Abel was the first shepherd. Yes. Cain was what was Cain again? Cain was a farmer and Abel was a shepherd, right? And Cain took the life of his brother. This person in the Bible had 2 sons, and one of the sons was named Ephraim. What was the name of the other son? This person in the Bible had 2 sons. One was named Ephraim. What was the name of the other son? The name of the other son was Manasseh. Very good. Well, Empress. Empress, are going good, man. You're going on impressive. Empress, you're going on impressive. All right, next question. These 2 people were referred to in the Bible as instruments of cruelty. What were their names? They were referred to. Oh, you never hear the question, kind of late. I'm sorry, God. But Empress got it. Empress got it. I said this person had two sons. One was Ephraim. What was the name of the other son? These two men were referred to in the Bible as instruments of cruelty. What was their names? Simeon and Levi. All right. Card is back on the ball. Leaving the shot idle. Yes, card. Yes, card. There we go. There we go. All right, card. You make Empress come up on your heart, you know. You make Empress come up on your heart. Look at Mark. Mark, you know from when me see you? Mark, you know from when I haven't seen you? I am so glad to see you. How you doing? What's going on down there in our hometown? What's going on down there, my brother? I bet you have nice warm weather, huh? And here I am in the cold. Today was a little chill, chill, not cold, cold, but a little chill, chill. How have you been, my love? How have you been? I'm so glad to see you. Oh, you were 11 points behind? Well, now you're 11 points ahead. Well, not so many, but you are, let me see. Now you are 6 points ahead. Oh, you've been studying. Oh, wonderful, 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 wonderful. Looks like that is going pretty well. Wonderful. I'm so glad to see you. Guys, there is Mark. Didn't you realize that y'all didn't see Mark in a long time? But here he is. As usual. Welcome, 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 my dear. After how y'all work, glad to be back here. It's always a pleasure, my love. Always a pleasure. What just take me a worry? You're not worried. You're not worried. Just add up the points, add up the points, add up the points. But it sound like way before Christmas you are gonna finish off the points, you know. But anyway, card is coming up. How many days? Question. How many days after sending out the raven did Noah send out another bird? How many days after sending out the raven did he send out another bird? Okay, yes, it was 7 days. It was 7 days afterwards that he sent out, after he sent out the bird, the raven, that he sent out another bird. Okay. Next question. Mhm. You see this, I can't even see well. Well, on there, guys. Tara, who that? Sometimes I can't even see me one handwriting. Oh my God. Sometimes I can't even read my own handwriting. I write so fast, and then when I look back, I'm like, what in the world did I say right there? Oh my God. But I can't type them. I don't have enough time. Okay. Next question. You must be a doctor from another life. Who knows? Who knows? What part of Adam's body was used to make Eve? What part of Adam's body was used to make Eve? What part of Adam's body was used to make Eve? All right. All right. Let me see. Who got that? Who got that? Who got that? All right. Empress say his rib. I don't really think so. One day get a rib could have make one woman. I don't believe, though. Me know, so I don't believe. In that case, then, hold on. Let me see. Who just get it right? Empress. Empress, you believe that this a whole body is made up of one dege rib? Is made up of one dege rib? Card says, little is much when God is in it. Eh? Ah, Mark say, yeah, he believe. Okay. All right. Next question. Next question is, wait, no, hold on there. The stars, the sun, and the moon, the stars, the sun, and the moon were created on what day of creation? The stars, the sun, and the moon were created on what day of creation? On the fourth day of creation. Yes. But let me ask you something. You all realize that day and night were already created, right? We just have all our reasoning now. We have all our reasoning. So on the fourth day, the stars, the sun, and the moon. And we all agree that the stars, the sun, and the moon provide the light for the earth and provides the light that distinguishes day from night. Correct? So how come day and night were created already before the sun, the star, and the moon that were supposed to be the distinguishing factors for day and night? Something to think about. I just say I'm free thinking. I'm not subscribed to any particular thing that is set in stone. Because everything that has been said can always be questioned. If somebody can give me an answer for that, we can have a nice conversation. Because if the day and the night were created, that means there were some distinguishing factors to separate the day from the night. What were the distinguishing factors? When we know that night is governed by the stars and the moon, day is governed by the moon, by the sun. So what was distinguishing them? The day from the night, when it was 2 days later that the sun, the moon, and the stars were created. Just asking, just throwing it out there, asking. He separated darkness from the light, and then he said he created the stars and the moon. He separated the darkness from the light. And then he said he created the stars and the moon. The stars and the moon to rule the night and the sun to rule the day. You got a point. You got a point. But anyway, we're going to continue with the quiz. My kids are blowing up my other phone. So we are going to do, they're blowing up my phone with texts and calls. So anyway, let's do 2 more questions. Fill in the two. I want you to fill in the two missing names from this group. All right. Gihon, Hidekel. That's two of the four items in a group. Can you fill in the other two? Okay. Gihon and Hidekel. I'm giving you the two members of a group. Are you able to give me the two missing members of that group? All right, this is not a spelling competition, but I see that Empress is on the ball. Not Poison, but Pisson. Pisson and Euphrates. Okay, all right, Empress. Watch us, Empress. Empress, I come run, I run after you, no card. She running come. She running come. She running come. She is coming. Next question. Who was assigned to take over from Moses? Who was assigned to take over from Moses? Come on, guys. I got to ask you two more questions. If only my phone would stop ringing. Let me see who came in with the answer. All I wanted to do is catch up the points behind. Okay, yes. Joshua was the one assigned to take over from Moses. Who got that one right? Empress got that? Okay. All right, I'm gonna ask two more questions before I'm gonna ask two more questions before I go to tend to these things. Let me say these things. Before I go to tend to the kids that's getting on me right now. All right, next question. Cases Aaron. Well, it wasn't Aaron. It wasn't. That's not what I meant to say. My kids gonna get me. That's not what I meant to say. I don't know why. That's not what I meant to say. I would never call my kids these things. Oh my God, too many things going on right here. Too much. But anyway, what was the name of Moses' sister? What was the name of Moses' sister? What was the name of Moses' sister? Somebody left the other book upstairs. Me should have go up their feet. But just Empress Miri. So me I gonna give it to you though. So me I gonna give it to you. I'm going to give it to you because you can't. What Miriam? Okay, I'm going to give it to you, Empress. Yes, their son was Miriam. Their sister, was Miriam. And the last question, because if we don't get this out of the way, they're not gonna stop. These kids, I threw me a type fast trip. All right, no problem. All right, question. This man had 5 daughters and no sons. His daughters represent the first case of female advocacy in history. This man had 5 daughters and no sons. His daughters presented the first case of female advocacy in the Bible, in history, in the Bible. Who was this man? Zelophehad. All right. All right. Card got it. Your spelling is okay. It's not spellings B. It is not spellings B. Okay. Zelophehad. Yes, Card, you got that one right. Yes. So for those of you who are new here, those of you who are just coming in, don't forget to hit the like button. Let me tell you all the story about Zelophehad and why we say that his case was the first case of female advocacy as we know it. Now, Zelophehad had 5 daughters. He had no sons. All right. When Moses was distributing the land, is the voice recognition in the phone? I realize it's something technological. Yes. So for those of you who don't know the story of Zelophehad, his daughters, several of them, I don't remember all their names, and I remember one was named Noah, just like Noah. So when you are reading, when you see the word Noah, don't always assume that it's the person who built the ark, because Zelophehad had a daughter by the name of Noah. Okay, but that's just a little sidebar knowledge there. So Zelophehad had 5 daughters. He had no sons. When Moses was distributing, Moses was the leader of the children of Israel, and Moses determined what was right, what was wrong, what they should do, what they shouldn't do, how to keep their spiritual and physical well-beings intact, and all of that. But back in those days, the rule was that whatever a man has, he gives it to his son. Whatever he has his son must be his heir. His son must be the person to inherit whatever he had. So then Zelophehad died before he could have a son, and he had these 5 daughters. So they were like, well, we aren't going to get anything from what our dad has left. And if Moses is sharing up the stuff, then our dad's portion, even though he is dead, he is still entitled to a portion of what is being distributed. But he's dead and he doesn't have any sons, so nobody's going to get his portion. That was the rule. And these 5 women took their case to Moses. They said, no, Moses, this cannot be right. Listen, our father died and he didn't have any sons. But he have us. We are humans too. Why can't we own land? Why we have to wait for a man to own something for us to have? We can't have, and we can't pass it down to our children. Hey, Amazing Emanji, how are you, my dear sister? Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming as usual. Yes, guys. So he was like, they were like, so Moses, what's the deal? You coming out with this hard and fast rule that if a man doesn't have a son, then somebody else must get his inheritance. So what are we gonna do? Because that was our father, and whatever he had was also for his children. So what, we're not humans too? So we don't know what to do with a piece of land. Come on now, Moses, yeah? And they challenged that law. And lo and behold, Moses brought it to Aaron and the others, and they talked about it, and they were like, you know what? They are right, They are right. They should they should be able to inherit from their dad. And so that was how that law was changed, because those women advocated for themselves to inherit what their dad owned before he died, what the dad was entitled to. So let me tell you all, guys, nothing is set in stone. There might not be a Moses walking around with a stick. What they call that stick again? There may not be a Moses walking around with a stick anymore and herding up the sheep and all of that. But nothing is set in stone. If there is a law that you think is discriminatory and you feel that this law should be changed to be more inclusive, it's worth fighting for. No matter what it is. I don't care what it is. It is, if you believe that this law is discriminating against you, fight for it. Our foreparents had to fight like a Dickens so that at least we can have a little semblance of inclusion into modern day society. Because if it remained as it was, we couldn't ride the same bus, we couldn't drink from the same fountain, we couldn't work in the same places, we could not go into spaces where other people were, because we were considered to be undesirables. All right. So that was the first case of female advocacy as we know it in the Bible. So that's a little piece of knowledge for you all. For those of you who did not know, Joe Jobbik, they took the argument to the Lord, and the Lord said that the women were right. Amen. Amen. I am so tired just coming in from work. I can imagine, my love. I am here to been here up trying to get all kinds of things done, but I'm glad I was able to come on tonight. I was worried that the internet was not going to come back and I wasn't going to be able to come on and do tonight's quiz, but I'm glad I was able to come on and do tonight's quiz. Guys, if you do not know what's going on here yet, we are doing a quiz game session every other day up until not this week coming, but the following week, when I will be giving a prize. Whoever gets to 100 points first will be considered the winner. Based on the funds, though, I will determine whether or not I'm going to have a second and the third, a first runner-up and a second runner-up. It all depends, but definitely the person who reaches 100 points first will be the person who gets the grand prize. At the moment, we have Empress. We have Empress on the ball. Empress has, let me see how many points Empress has. Empress has 49 points at the moment. So Empress is leading with 49 points. We are going to be doing this again on Wednesday. I'm not sure what time yet, but on Wednesday, we will be doing another game. Come prepared to answer questions, general knowledge, Bible, math, geography, you name it. We go right across the board. So come on Wednesday and be prepared. If you are not yet on the board, you might still have time to catch up. Depends on how much you know and how quickly you are able to go into Google and find the answers. Okay, CAD is the strongest competition for Empress right now. How many points you have, CAD? You remember how many points you have? What is she asking? How many points do I have? Hold on, let me tell you how many points you have, because I have your original points written down on another thing. Give me 2 seconds. Let me get it. Johnny Barlow, let me see. All right. I am back. I am back. I am back. Let me see. Carter had 20. I have to go. Nice to be here. Same here, my love. It was a pleasure having you. It's always a pleasure having you here, my love. I hope you have a fantastic week, my love. Hope you have, oh my God, I'm not gonna stop calling me. Hope you have a fantastic week, my love. Okay? We will talk. We will talk. We will talk. Okay? Carter had 20 points. Oh, Jesus, them not gonna stop calling me. Carter had 20 points, and tonight she got 20 and 20. So Carter has 40 points so far, and Empress has 49. All right. Other people with 3 and 2 points, Yard Foods have 3, P have 1, Joseph has 1, Lori has 4, Modest has 2. Who was this? Oh, that was Mia has 1. And Walrich has 2. Oh, Lori now has 5. All right, Lori now has 5 points. And Walrich has 2. All right. I will log in earlier next time. Okay. Okay, my love. Log in earlier next time so that you can win. You can have more time to win. Trev, that is not right. You said I was 6 up and you asked 5 more questions. Yeah, you know, Jesus. But Empress got them because Empress got 16 tonight and you got 20. While Rich got 2 and Lori got 1. Yeah, remember the last half when Granny wake up, Empress come out swinging after after Granny woke up, and then remember the last time because you were driving, Empress ran away with it and got 33 points at that time, and you had 20. You remember? Yeah. P, what's up? What you doing? Yeah, so it's right. It's right. You know, so I'm not robbing the point. I'm not robbing man. I'm not robbing. We are getting there. We are getting there. Okay, guys. So that is going to be it from me for tonight, my friends. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you who came in. Card, Empress, Yard Foods was here as well. While Rich, my lovely, lovely Joseph, Mark rolling to the place. Peace, okay. Granny Google. Oh my God. So come back on Wednesday, guys. We will do this all over again. Come prepared on Wednesday. Every time, Mark. Every time, my love. Every time. I'm gonna have to link you up. Mark, you have to go text me. Come, Mark. You have to go text me. Mark, you have to text me. Text me, Mark, so we can text me so that we can chat. Text me so we can chat. I might be in town pretty soon. Not sure when, but I might be in town. So text me. All right. Okay, guys. So that is going to be it from me for tonight, my friends. I was so happy to see the rest of you, see all of you here actually. And those of you who participated in the game, I sincerely appreciate, you are a lot of the real OGs, you know what I mean. And those of you who stayed in the background and continue looking, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your time. There's nothing more important than your time. And for you to have stayed here and watched this little game, I sincerely appreciate it. Even if you were watching just to look at me and think snarky, um, I still appreciate you watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And for all my faithful travelers, you all are the real OGs. I really, really appreciate you all. Thank you all so, so, so much for your contributions to my channel. I appreciate the times we get to spend together and everything else that you all have contributed to my channel, the ideas and the help, and you all know I've come a long way. Still got a longer way to go, but I appreciate y'all. So guys, that's gonna be it from me for tonight. I will see you all again on Tuesday night. Will be the next time we come live when we do red flag review on Tuesday night. Tuesday night, we are going to talk about the struggles of co-parenting. Yes, come with your stories. You got a co-parenting drama, co-parenting nightmare. What? Come and let us hear about it. Let us hear about it. For those of you who follow me on TikTok, you will see I posted a video over there with a situation, you know, one of those sad situations that comes about with co-parenting. And so on Tuesday night, come prepared. We are going to talk about the challenges of co-parenting and how we can help the children. How we can help the children to adjust to the changes in their lives. Because, I mean, we can always go find a new partner. I can find another man in a heartbeat. Bing! You can find another woman. You already got one. You already got a dozen that caused the breakup. But the children, people, oh, the poor children, they can't just go find another mom and another dad. All right? So it is important that we keep the children in mind when we make decisions. So on Tuesday, we will be having another red flag review where we'll talk about how to help the children to adjust, the do's and the don'ts of co-parenting. All right, guys, come with your ideas and come being prepared to chat. And come prepared to come up on the screen and chat with me. Jehovah Jireh to the Lamb, mighty God of Daniel, why you all got me standing up here all by myself all the time? Y'all can come on the screen, and share the screen with me, Come on, my people. All right? So it doesn't seem like it's just me alone up here talking. Right, people? All right. So that's going to be it from me for tonight, my friends. Until next time, this is Trev from Trevessence, where your journey matters. All right, guys, we will talk again on Tuesday.